Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that notification bell. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment and tell me your thoughts and what you think. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. So check out Liz's Jewels right over here. Check out her website and check out her Instagram. I have on one of her necklaces. See this? Do you like? Do you like? I think it's cute. You can wear with any type of outfit, especially solid colors, but I like to wear with different colors. And these are also the earrings that go with the necklace. So check out her website, check out her Instagram. You can find all different types of jewelry. You can find necklaces, rings, and also bracelets, and also choker, male jewelry, children jewelry too as well. There's no lead and there's no nickel in the jewelry at all. And you can also check out her Instagram, and she can put pieces together for you too as well. So she can itemize different things for you too and put things together for you if you're not sure what to get, or you want to get a bracelet and you want to get a necklace and you want to get something else to go together. You want to mix it up, you know what I'm saying? So check out Liz's Jewels. So let's get into it. Let's talk about none other than power. It's going down. It seems like Ghost is having a conflict within himself, whether he wants to be good or bad, whether he needs to go after Jason, whether he needs to go after none other than Dre, or he needs to go after his homeboy, his boy, his ex-spoon coon, none other than Tommy. But right now he's having a conflict with Angela and the things that he wants to do and the things that he wants to change. He's having that conflict because Ghost really wanted to change and get out the business and leave it. But you know what? It keeps on calling me. It keeps on calling me. The streets keeps on calling Ghost. It is what it is. Even though he's a cop caller, he's a snitch. He'll set you up. He'll put you in jail. He'll do the most, but it is what it is. So right now he don't need to have this conflict because he has a lot on his plate. He got a witness. He still has Sacks coming after him too as well. He still got to pay Jason that money. Jason wants him to be his distributor. Then he got beef with none other than Tommy. Then on top of that, now we find out that Tariq is actually distributing drugs to the Italians. I thought the Italians were going to supply Tariq, but Tariq has been stealing drugs from Tommy and bringing it over there to the Italians, and then also selling drug on his campus. And now the Italians know who Tariq is, so they're gonna use that against Tommy. They're gonna use that against Ghost too as well. And plus, Vincent has a bone to pick when it comes to Tommy because his godson got killed. So he's thinking about, well, Tariq, I could take Tariq out anytime I want, but you know what? I control them both, and that could be very well true that could happen unless Tariq makes a move and he ends up controlling the situation, because Tariq does have Ghost and he does have Tommy in his hand and in his pocket, and they to protect him. But now he has this issue with the Italian. How is Tariq gonna get the drugs? Are he gonna continue to steal drugs from Tommy? Like, come on, like, Tommy don't know drugs is missing. Is that much drugs Tommy have? You know what I mean? At his location, at his warehouse, where he don't even know when bottles of pills are being mixed in that are gone. And then we have none other than Tasha. She's finding out where Ghost's money's at and where he spend it when it comes to the Queen's Project. And basically she want her half and she want her cut because Ghost tried to cut her out, and she ain't trying to be cut out because, you know what, she done had your babies. She done lost one baby and she helped in you building your empire. So she wants some of that money too as well. And she's going to postpone the divorce because, you know what, she got a building and a daycare where she can launder some money. She can wash some dirty money and make it clean. She's trying to get back in the business too as well, but now she has her own business. And she meets a cutie with a booty and a nice smile and a nice chest, and she is all up on him because she's feeling a certain type of way. She's feeling lonely. She's feeling like she's lost. She doesn't have a husband. She lost a kid. She don't have a family together. And basically the man that she did love, Terry Silver, is gone because her husband took his life. So she's feeling a certain type of way, and she's lonely because she can't really chill with Tommy because of Lakeisha, and Lakeisha doesn't want Tasha around at all. So it's like Tasha doesn't have any friends or anybody really to talk to other than Tommy. And Tommy, you know, right now he's thinking that Lakeisha is his girl. I think that's her name. Lakeisha is his girl, and that's his family. And I guess he's going to move on from Tasha. So we'll see how that goes. Then we got none other than Sax doing all the most to try to get Tommy, to try to get Ghost. And he's doing everything illegal. If he gets caught, it's going to be a situation. Now we got Proctor. You know, he done let his, his ex actually just died in front of him because she had a drug overdose and he didn't do anything to help. It reminds I was just like, OMG, like what is going on? And so, you got the unicorn that's there that is going to be recorded, and Sachs is going to use that against, Proctor, to basically blackmail him and actually get for him to have full custody of his daughter, number one. Then number two, he's going to use that to blackmail Proctor to actually get information on Ghost and get information on Tommy. And I don't know if Proctor's going to use Dre to help him get information, if actually Sachs is able to blackmail, Proctor when it comes to letting his ex-wife die in front of him, especially when he is, a part of the court system. He's a part of the criminal justice system, and so he should know better. He has an obligation to uphold the law. So we're going to see what's going to happen to Proctor. I was like, damn, it is going down, baby. And also, we have none other than Tommy. His employees are disgruntled because they don't feel like they should be Tom Cruise, and they ain't getting paid Tom Cruise's money being stunting devils. And we got Tariq out here stealing, and Tariq done found love with Tasha 2.0, so it is what it is. And none other than Angela is hunting Ghost, but it's really Ghost hunting himself because of all the mistakes he's made, all the things that he did wrong. And he's it seems like Ghost still want to be a part of the streets and not be a part of the streets. And you got Councilman Tate, basically he is sick of Ghost. He's going to try to find a way to get Ghost, but right now he done got himself in more trouble trying to protect Ghost. But he did protect Ghost, because Ghost could have got killed when he tried to, assassinate Tommy. So, but it seems like Lorenz Tate and Ghost are going to battle without, and Ghost does not like any men that are educated and feel like they got more power over him, or whatever the case may be, because that's why he didn't like Terry Silver when he was his lawyer, because he feel like they look down on him because he gets his money from the streets, but they use his money and they love his money. And Tate needs his money too as well. And it seems like Tate, new campaign manager, is going to get into it with Tasha. Tasha's going to be a problem. So Sachs is either going to have to go, Proctor's going to have to go, and is Dre going to end up with Jason? Because now Dre knows what's going on with Jason. Jason really wants, Ghost to be his number one man, his number one distributor, because he doesn't like Tommy. So now, Dre has the insight, and Dre is playing both sides. He's playing Ghost and he's playing Sachs, but he ain't playing Ghost because Ghost knows what's going on. Ghost ain't no fool. He ain't nobody dummy. So let's get into it, baby. So we got Angela. She's out here. She's hunting Ghost like it ain't nobody's business, messing with his mind. But he's messing with his own mind because he's having internal conflict because he wants to leave. He don't know if he should leave, if he should go, because he got Jason playing with him. He has Councilman Tate playing with him. He has Tasha playing with him. He has Tommy playing with him. And he usually don't be putting up with that type of mess. So, but he really wants to go legit. And I don't know if it's in the cards for him. So we have none other than Lakeisha. She meets up with Tommy's mother, and Tommy's mother does not really like Lakeisha because she has a son, and she's going to be detrimental when it comes to Tommy and his game and his plan. And it seems like at the end of the episode, Tommy and Lakeisha are questioning their loyalty to each other. And I think Lakeisha's getting kind of scared now because she knows her son is number one, and Tommy wants her to choose him to be number one. So Mama's funny. She's doing a damn thing, drinking up the thing, talking about she done, that Lakeisha can cook. So that was pretty cool too as well. So we have that situation. I was just like, Then we have none other than Sachs basically listening to the tapes. He really got no information when it comes to Proctor's ex or whatever the case may be, his daughter's mother. There's really no evidence on that, on the unicorn. There's no evidence on it, so there is a problem. But we'll see what happens with that situation. But they know there is a witness. There is a witness, and Dre knows that there's a witness. And it's crazy that Ghost is going to end up working with Dre. I'm like, And so Tasha, she finds out that Ghost is laundering money and trying to cut her out of the accounts and the bank account and the money and the organization when it comes to the Queen's Project, where he's, taking money, paying this one, that one, paying for Tate's, campaign and all this other stuff. And she was like, no, you ain't gonna try to cut me out. No way, no how. And Sachs wants that information on he wants that information on Proctor quick, fast, in a hurry, and he needs it. He needs it like it ain't nobody's business. I'm just like, what's going on? Tasha done meet her a sexy, cute little thing, and she done, done kissed up on him, done ready to get it in with homeboy. OMG, Tasha's hot in the pants. She needs some loving. She needs something right now because she's feeling lonely and scared, and she don't have nobody to turn to. And she got some fine chocolate, and Ghost sees that he got to work with Dre, and he's not feeling that situation at all, point blank, period. And we got Tate and we got Ghost, and Ghost is asking Tate to do something illegal, cut off all the blocks, lights, do something with the block, make sure there's cops out there, make sure there's power lost or whatever. Tate is questioning where where he's trying to bring the situation. Is it gonna actually come back to him? And Tate's feeling a certain type of way, and Tate got his man Will on Ghost, so we're gonna see what happens with that situation. I was like, Tasha is pissed off. Tasha is smart though. Tasha always come in at the right time to get her money. And then we got none other than Tariq. He gets a text from Vince, and Vince is like, yo, where's the job? And so we got none other than Tariq is robbing Tommy to sell his pills at school and to sell his pills to Vince. I was like, Tariq done got away with that situation. We got the disgruntled employees. They're feeling a certain type of way, but they got new shipment coming in. They got new product coming in, and they happy and they ready to be rich. But they're feeling like there's something going on with Tommy, and they're not too happy. Once I think it's one of them finds out that that Tommy got beef with Ghost, but I don't know if in the end if Ghost is going to actually team up with Tommy, basically make it the old school way and get back with Tasha. And if they do take out Jason, they need a supply because they need money coming into as well. But Vince is now in a situation, so they got two problems, Jason and Vince. And Vince has the drop on none other than Tariq, where he knows his location, what school he goes to. Tasha goes and confront the campaign manager, and she got some attitude talking about, when I left my husband, I did this. And Tasha was like, baby, you didn't have kids. When you have kids, it's a whole different situation. Plus, I lost one and I got two I need to take care of. And yeah, you gave me the building, but I need more, baby. Tasha ain't no fool. Tasha knows she can get out the situation. We got Ghost being Ghost, sneaking up over there on Tommy. Tommy gets away from, all the construction work going on and everything like that in the ambulance, and Ghost pulls up, hit him with the core, and starts to, let heat go, boy. But then the cops end up getting Ghost and catching him, and it is what it is. Nobody got hurt in that situation, so it goes down like that. I was just like, damn. And Ghost gets arrested, and he gets brought back to none other than Councilman Tate. Councilman Tate thinks he has the upper hand, thinking that he's smarter than Ghost. He has it going on, and Ghost need him more than he needs Ghost. Whatever. Ghost reminds him like, yo, I'm running this show. Don't you ever do what you did before, because now you're gonna have people questioning, how did this situation happen? How did I get the police to help me with the situation, arrest me, bring me to you, then also cut off the power, cut off this, cut off that, and have construction going on. So now we got a bigger problem, and that guy that I needed to take care of, he's going to be a problem at the end when it comes to us. And it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem with Sachs. It's going to be a problem with Proctor, and it's going to be a problem with Tariq. And let's see how they figure this problem out. How is Tariq going to be able to continue to bring the drugs to Vince, and when is Vince going to make his move on Tariq, and is Ghost going to ever figure it out? It's like Tasha and Ghost neglect their kids like it ain't nobody's business. They don't know shit that's going on with their kids. Tommy knows more. He's closer to Tariq, but he's a godfather. And Angela, she's still hunting Ghost. Ghost is confused. Ghost is acting off of his emotion from talking to Angela, allegedly talking to Angela, but he's really not. And so he makes that move on Tommy. Then he makes that move with Councilman Tate to make that decision, because he was acting off of impulse. And if Ghost keep acting off of impulse, he's going to end up making a mistake and let his enemies come into as well, because Dre is waiting for a time for him to seize and take over. Dre would like to take over that club, and he would like to be Jason distributor, because he can watch the money through the club and the whole 9 yard, and he has the experience already. So Tasha is getting freaky deaky kissy with New Boy, and she's feeling a certain type of way. She almost went there, but then she stopped herself because she don't know who he is. Like the type of business and the things that Tasha's involved in, she got to make sure she do a background check on anybody. She don't know if they're cops, they're FBI, she don't know if they're CIA, she don't know who's coming after her, and she don't know if it's a setup from enemies to come after her because of Tommy and Ghost. But she needs some love, and she needs that midnight train to Georgia, baby. And so we have none other than Dre. Basically, he's meeting up with Sachs, and Sachs is, he gets the information on the witness, and so he tells Sachs about the witness, and Sachs goes to check out the witness while Proctor And Ghost are listening to core, but Ghost don't trust him. But Proctor was like, we got to do this because we got to make sure he feeds Sax nothing, and basically they don't go under. But Dre has a plan. Dre wants to take over. That's always been Dre's plan. So we'll see if that ever happens. Will Dre get his wish? Or will, Ghost get his wish to take out Dre? Because Ghost was going to take out Dre when he seen him. He was going to take him out with that pen, that ballpoint pen, baby. That old school pen. He was going to do some damage. And Sax goes to see the witness. And the witness is like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And, none other than Dre is texting, Ghost and letting Ghost know. And Proctor know what's going on, and so Ghost knows where the witness is at. We got Jason. He comes through. He was like, oh well, so you missed, so you didn't get Tommy. And basically Ghost realized that Jason set that situation up to let Ghost know about the drop and the information that he heard. And basically he didn't finish the job, and so he was like, so basically Jason really wants Ghost to take out Tommy because he doesn't want to deal with Tommy because he thinks Tommy's not smart, not unstable. So you keep underestimating Tommy and he's gonna surprise you. And the Ghost feels the same way. If Tommy could hear what Ghost said about him, that he's smart and he's good and Blase the third, Tommy would feel a different type of way because he always thinks Ghost looks down on him. So Jason wants Ghost to actually take out Tommy, and since he didn't bring the Jimenez sister to him, Ghost needs to pay him some money, and he wants Ghost to actually become dirty and work for him. Ghost was like, I don't want to do that no more, that's not me. And Dre is listening right in a corner. He's getting his information. He might tell it to Sax, or he might use it for himself to actually get back into the business, but he still got to be worried about the Jimenez family. So Ghost meets up with the witness, and he brings Dre too, knowing that he took a piece with him. He took the heat, and he gave her some money to go away. So we'll see if she goes away. But now Sax knows because Dre know. And so as Ghost and Dre are leaving, guess what? They see the FBI. So Ghost already knew that it was Dre that called the FBI, that called, none other than Sax to let him know. But basically, Sax is thinking about using that against Ghost as tampering with a witness. We'll see how far that go. But he don't really want that type of information on Ghost. He wants something solid because, Sax is looking like a fool out here in these streets because he done ran up in that apartment. Ghost ain't there. The witness is still alive if she was there in the house. And then here comes Tommy. He finds out that Vince is dealing with none other than Tariq, and he's getting his drugs from Tariq. And but Tariq does lie to Tommy and basically clean the situation up. And we got Sax. He's calling Dre. He's upset with Dre, letting Dre know that like we need some evidence, we need some information. This is the same thing that Sax did with Tommy's father. So, Sax might end up in a coffin this time, and not the witness. So Dre's supposed to be working his magic. We'll see if it happens. We'll see if Dre comes through. And see right here, we got none other than Lakeisha, and Tommy's mother. And basically, she's just really, Latasha wants to know information. Lakeisha, she wants to know information on Tommy and his ex-girlfriend Harley. Well, she don't want to, if she finds out that Tommy killed Harley, she might want to leave Tommy. And plus, the mother's letting Tommy know, like, yo, listen, you hurt people that hurt you, and you get all involved, and it's dangerous for you, and it's dangerous for other people. And so she sees it's not a good situation, but she kind of likes it. But once she realizes that she's gonna go to bat and go to toe to toe for her son Cash, Tommy's mother was like, nope, she's not dedicated. She's not it. And we got Sax. He's basically threatening Proctor, and he wants Proctor to give him some information, asking Proctor, why are you protecting Ghost? Why are you protecting Tommy? And I heard you had a little visit from Tommy because his ex done told him. So I don't know if Proctor is putting two to two together, that somebody's snitching, somebody's telling, but I don't know if Proctor's ready yet to put that together. And so basically we have none other than Sax threatening Proctor about the custody of his daughter. And you know what, your ex, she got a new job, she got the home, she got all this other stuff, and then finding out you protecting these type of people, you might lose custody, and plus having my office behind me, you might lose everything. So that puts Proctor in the bind, and that's why he chooses to watch his ex die. So Proctor's pissed. He don't know what to do. He got crazy ass Tommy, crazy ass Ghost. They're trying to kill each other. He got his ex-wife that is crazy too as well. So I'm just like, damn. And then also Proctor can show He can't, no, no, not Proctor. I was thinking about Sax could show, Proctor how his daughter is being mistreated by, his ex, but she's gone. She's deceased, so it don't matter anymore. So Tommy goes to see Tariq and let Tariq know he needs to stop. He needs to stop it. You got a better life. Like this, you got everything, and Tariq does have everything. But one thing he wants is power, and he wants to be like his daddy. He wants to be like Tommy. He wants to be like Kanan. So Tariq lies to Tommy and was like, "Oh, I got the drugs from Kanan," and Tommy was like, "He shouldn't even told you that." So we know Tommy's not down with Tariq selling drugs or being a drug dealer, being in the streets. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this situation, because Vince is gonna use this situation to his advantage when it comes to Tariq. I don't know if Tariq is gonna run his mouth, but Tariq is kind of feeling a certain type of way because Vince comes at him, and so we have, Ghost is upset. He's mad. He's pissed at Tasha because Tasha's ruining his plans. He don't give a shit about her daycare, her little apartment. He's just disgusted with Tasha, and Tasha Boo comes in, and it's a problem. We got Tommy kicking out his mother out the house because she tells him the truth that Lakeisha is basically gonna put her son first. She's a mother. You need a woman with no kids, and Tommy realizes that she is telling the truth, but he don't want to believe, and he tells her lasagna is nasty. He never liked her lasagna, and she was wrong about Teresi. So his father. So we have that situation. So we have none other than Proctor's, ex. She finds out that she failed the bar exam, so she gets high and she's strung out. And Tariq is hooking up with his girl. They kissing and they hugging. Tariq meets up with Vince, and Vince basically hits Tariq's face on a counter. Once Ghost or Tommy find out about that, it's gonna be bye Vince. See you later, unless Tariq get to Vince first. Tariq is kind of crafty, but he don't really have no soldiers. He do have a soldier when it comes to none other than Dre, and they're gonna hook up pretty soon. It is gonna happen. So Tariq got to come up with these drugs and give to Vince, and so that means he has to go back to Tommy's warehouse and steal more drugs. So there's going to be a situation, especially when Tommy finds out that Vince has still got his supply and still selling his supply, and he's selling it in a large quantity and amount. So he gonna know it's coming from Tariq. So it's gonna be a certain situation. He's gonna feel like he's gonna realize Tariq is stealing from him, and so we're gonna see how Tommy's gonna handle that situation with Tariq. Is he gonna treat him like a dude off the street from stealing from him, or is he gonna still treat him like his godson? And is that gonna bring, as Tariq's situation dealing with Vince, going to bring Tommy and Ghost closer together? So we'll see. So we have none other than Proctor's, his ex. She's all fiending, she's going crazy, and then she ends up dying, baby. She ends up foaming at the mouth. I was just like, OMG. It's going, I mean, she's foaming at the mouth, and he stands over there and he watches her, but the unicorn is there, so it's recorded. So if that unicorn gets to Sax, or he's able to listen to it while he's at his location, it's going to be a situation. And this reminds me of Breaking Bad. I mean, this scene in this part was from Breaking Bad. So they go to Unicorn sitting right there, and then you have, Proctor talking about, I'm not going to call 911. Proctor says, I want custody of my daughter. You're going to take my daughter away from me. And then, call 911, and he was getting ready to call, and she was like, I need help or whatever. And he just stands there and he says a word. So basically, he's complicit in her death that he can be charged with, where he can be blackmailed by none other than Sax. And so we got Tommy and Lakeisha in the bed together, and they're both realizing they have to dedicate themselves to one another and have each other back and let each one be first. And it seems like the Lakeisha, she's having a problem with the situation. She does not want to put Tommy all the way first. And Tommy's not feeling the love from her either. So it's going to be a situation. So there's some doubt going on here. So we're going to see what happens. And then we have Ghost being tormented by whether he should be good, whether he should be bad. So he's conflicted and he's making some mistakes. And the more mistakes Ghost make, the more his enemies gather up information. So you guys tell me what you think. Please hit that like button. Power's in the building, baby. I give the episode a C+. Peace and my much love.